a squatter or not, squatters still have rights.
No, you don't. Squatters have no rights because you're squatting and you're not paying rent. Now, this couple right here, they have been living in this landlord's home for 9 months without paying a dime, okay? And she has tried to get them evicted twice. The judge has ruled against her. I'm glad she's going back for a third time with an attorney. Now, you all know I am for anybody who's being treated unfairly, but not all landlords are bad, as I have previously said. But this situation right here is what makes landlords not want to help people, because when they try to do good, and help people out, they take advantage of the situation. These people paid rent for a few months and then stopped. And she's up here saying squatters got... No, you don't. You can't freeload off somebody else's dime. That's not right at all.
Answers about what happens next.
He asked if we had any plans for that house. I told him yes.
Barbara Gunner is the landlord on top of the hill. From her front porch in Encanto, she can see her rental house down below, where she says people have been living for 9 months without paying rent.
How many people are living there now?
About 6.
Barbara says none of the people living here have a written lease. They took over the property after her longtime tenant died.
Do you think that these people are squatters?
They are squatters.
They are squatters.
They haven't paid a nickel.
Yeah, they're squatters.
That's why they're down there now.
Barbara filed eviction papers and took the people to court, but she represented herself and lost the case. In fact, the judge ruled against her twice.
It's a terrible thing, but your hands are tied. To do things legally, you have to go by what the judge says.
It all came down to what the judge called a verbal lease agreement, formalized when Barbara accepted initial rent payments from one of the tenants. Her husband, Roy, is a retired criminal attorney, and he still doesn't understand the complicated ruling.
It looks to me it's damn near impossible to get anybody out of your house. They can come in and tell any lie, and that's enough to squeeze by these current laws in California.
Whether you're a squatter or not, squatters still have rights.
Christina Williams and her husband, Chris Thorne, told me they do live in the house.
She lost. She lost twice in her unlawful detainer, and she was told by the judge that she could not come down here and do repairs and have the tenants removed, but she doesn't care what the court said.
And admitted they don't pay rent.
As a landlord, don't you think she deserves to at least have rent paid to her if she owns
Well,
the
yeah,
house?
I mean, I'm not disputing that. She does deserve to have her rent paid, but there's a way to go about things. I mean, if you tried to forcibly remove somebody and you lost, then you go back to a starting point and try to resolve that.
The landlord tells me she is going to go back to court yet again to try and get these people evicted. This time, she plans to hire an attorney. In Encanto, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.